We'll go back to Hill Valley.
We've got a mustache now.
We do. It's essential.
Everything's better with a mustache.
The last time we were in 1931, I believe it was June 16th, 1931. Now we are on August 25th, 1931. So some time has passed, which you will notice.
Emmett's been busy.
I'm surprised that the city has let him do this, frankly.
Yeah, right?
I mean, this is quite possibly Edna's home.
Yeah. She wouldn't like that. I'm sure she wouldn't like that.
She wouldn't like anything.
From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's speakeasy.
This is how I greet most strangers.
Yep. No.
No?
At least you possess enough shame to lie about it. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song.
His fucking face.
Oh my god, she's singing.
Oh, yes.
You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care.
Well, it got cut short.
In heaven's name.
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Did we leave Einstein
I
in
am
the
a
past?
dog. Yes, we did.
Oh my god.
That vehicle.
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course.
Poor dog.
Hello, Mike.
Poor Einstein just gets stuck in all the experiments.
What are
Yeah,
you
but
doing
like,
in that
it's
getup?
all he knows. I like that she's like, oh, I guess you are that person I know.
I'm
I'm
undercover.
going undercover.
How exciting!
I like the notion
You
of,
have to
this
give
is
me
just
an
how I look
exclusive
now.
Sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my
She's a
newest
necromancer.
experiment.
You're not angry about the
That's
rocket?
Yeah, right.
that's the secret of the whole game.
Yeah.
I've moved
God
on
damn
to
it, you
bigger and
ruined the
better
big
things.
twist for later on.
When you get a chance, I'll be setting up. You won't believe.
It's
what
actually
I'm
really
gonna
funny
get up
considering
to.
something we'll learn later.
Famous last
Did you
words.
say that?
All right.
What?
Now where's that speakeasy?
We'll get there. I'll
Alright.
point it out.
This is the point at which she's a necromancer?
I'm not gonna say that.
Alright.
Mike, you're just in time.
For what?
Science, obviously. What else does Emmett do?
What
What's
are
the
you
story with
doing?
the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale
I am
model
a
to work out
dog.
a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley.
1/4
Expo in a couple of
scale?
months.
A
Yep.
radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes. but
That's 4
it is
times
so
that
much
size?
more than that.
Yes.
It will amaze.
Well, we're talking
the
about
world.
1930s technology. It's not gonna be compact.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
Please don't hurt
My
him.
pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
Zing!
Haven't
'Cause
been.
he
eh?
has.
I know I haven't
Zing,
seen you in a
because
couple of months.
true.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
That
very
argument I had
skeptical
with my
I
father
helped.
During our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job.
See, I feel like that
Committed
changed
myself
things
full-time
pretty
to a life
significantly.
Yeah,
of
right?
science.
It, like, the first time I played through this, I'm like, how is that not, like, a really big problem?
Yeah. Like, you could have
Ready to
invented
go,
the time
Einstein?
machine sooner and never met Marty, or...
Or all kinds of stuff.
I'm gonna...
Watch this.
Hold on to your butts, guys. Science is about to happen.
When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Oh, snap.
I love this game.
Oh, he's just inventing hover cars.
Yep.
Einstein!
Oh,
Get him out of there!
not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here.
Oh, great.
Someplace.
Let's just eject the dog.
Someplace. You don't think the failsafe is something you should know exactly where it is? Doesn't it defeat the purpose if you don't know where it is?
Pretty sure. We'll just walk away. Oh!
Just drop the dog out of the car. I am a
Go see if
dog.
I can find
He's very
something to
upset.
help. Or someone.
Okay, Tech. It's a little bit subtle, so I'm gonna clue you in. He means Doc.
What? Whatever do you mean? Oh, I can't just, like, click on it? All right.
No, you. There's a new location. You gotta go in the
Ooh,
flop
the
house
flop
and check it out.
house.
There'll be such flopping and house. Very house.
Let's check it
Wow.
out.
Transients welcome. It's a great sign.
Remember House?
I do.
What a show that
How
was.
do you think my anus
How's
feels?
the room?
It's
I
a
don't know,
little
how does it
cleaner
feel?
than I would have
Feels pretty
imagined
good.
for
Thank you
a
for
professional
asking.
You're welcome.
flophouse. How are you?
I like that you had to explain that to someone when they intercepted one of my text messages to you.
Yep. What a time.
What a great time. No one watching this gets to know what that means, unless they know
Why did
House
you
like
tell me
super
I'd run into
well.
your younger self tonight.
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never
See?
have the
This seems
nerve
like a
to
problem.
perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Frankenstein.
Yes.
We're talking about
Okay.
necromancy.
Yeah.
Fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work.
My science is bad, and I will feel bad.
And see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
It wasn't in your wallet. You just had that handy.
I carry it around. I can only ever use one hand for
Literally,
anything.
whenever you're not looking at my hand, it's
Doesn't
holding
mean
the
you're
ticket
dead,
to
does it?
Frankenstein. It's in surprisingly good
During
shape,
that famous
considering.
scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck. Well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
A bolt of lightning!
Emmett's
Save
not
your
having
dog.
much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
Say
I'm not
what?
surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
Heebly-jeeblies.
How do you know that about dogs?
What?
Just get my younger self.
If you experiment on a dog for decades, Tech, you get to know these things about them.
Yeah.
Like when you strain it on top of buildings and it's very upset.
What did he say? What am I supposed to do?
He says, distract his younger self and he'll take care
I'll
of
be
the
back
rest.
soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
Shark!
Shark! The movie! Just when you thought it was safe to bathe.
I watched Jaws for the first time in a long time last night. Good movie.
I'm honestly not sure I've seen it all the way through.
I don't think I had either.
Yeah.
Until then.
I've definitely seen, like, parts of it.
Oh, Emmett.
Sup?
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
I like that
I'm
his
not worried
solution is
about
to just
that.
stare
Right
at it.
now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Did you see that in the background? That
What?
billboard that has the car stuck in it now?
I did not see that.
It's pretty good.
Parker. Sure,
You
why
know
not?
anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Oh,
Not great.
okay. There's an arrow.
Oh.
Okay.
That seems like a great idea. It's like,
Trotter?
hey, you want to see Frankenstein for a while. Hey, why don't you go see Frankenstein right now?
Yeah.
City of the foothills. Never heard of her.
Gross.
Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen speakeasy to listen to her.
Gross. Wait, no, that's actually normal. So you know one of the things I find funny about adventure games?
What's that?
There's this weird conceit about the way you interact with other people where, like, you just go up to someone and be like, hey, tell me about this random police officer. And they'll just answer the question earnestly and not ask why you've asked about a random person. And then you can just walk away in the middle of a conversation, come back and do that again, ask about another completely random thing.
Yep.
Never say goodbye, no one gives a shit.
Yep.
It's super
What's up with you
weird.
and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
Oh,
That
baby.
was before
Gross.
my father had her stay sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me in my work. It's very distracting.
So are her boobs.
Oh, nice one. You
What's wrong
mentioned
with your rocket
boobs.
I
car?
got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
People like those.
Sure.
Yeah.
As soon as we get
give the people
Einstein
what they
down, I'm
want.
gonna go look for her.
Boobs.
Oh, I thought it was us not talking during L.A. Noir.
Why don't you
No,
take
they
a
don't want
break
that.
from
I don't
the
think
game
anyone
for a
wants
minute?
that.
Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop
It's not really an
sets his
offer.
mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now,
Was
that
Lathrop
purpose
his
is
middle name like
rescuing your
Tannen
dog.
before this started?
Honestly, don't know. Should look
Leave
into it.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, go Wikipedia it,
Have
because
you
you
seen
can do that without
Frankenstein
disrupting your
movie
day.
yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet.
Pretty sure
I've
nobody
been
says
so
that about
busy with my
Frankenstein.
rocket car that I haven't found the time. But
I don't know.
I'm
Have you ever
going
seen
to
Frankenstein all the
At
way
least I
through?
know
I'm
once I get
sure I
Einstein
haven't.
down.
No, I haven't. Okay, we've talked about everything and nothing worked.
Well,
Great.
I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way
I'll
to get
stay here
Einstein
and
off that
maintain a
list.
direct line of sight with the dog so nothing can help it.
Let's press some buttons here.
Don't touch those. They're very sensitive.
There
Sorry.
we go. He's distracted.
You turn back around.
Don't touch those.
Oh,
They're
come
very
on.
sensitive.
Sorry.
Is there like a back I can interact with?
A back to the machine? No.
Damn it.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, he did just say Edna was very distracting, didn't he?
That's a good point. Go play your song at him,
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Mr. Crockett.
Did she say that?
Yeah, she did.
That's weird.
That is weird.
That's one of the other options, but you didn't choose that.
Yeah.
Please, do nice song for me. It's personal.
Of course.
I got a hot lead for you.
Oh, what is it?
What?
You clicked a different thing. I
Oh.
don't know if you did that on purpose. I wasn't sure.
I did not.
I thought maybe you were trying to be like facetious and be like, yes, I will definitely do
No,
that.
I will do it.
Just,
I don't know.
I can't
Sure.
tell her that. It could get him in trouble.
Why is it an option?
you just like end the conversation there. Got a hot lead for you. I can't say that, and then you stop talking.
I got a story for you. What are you doing?
Do nice song.
Nice
What was
song.
that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings.
Sounds
Although
like a
I
real
suppose that could make
hoedown.
the shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Yes.
Sure.
I knew if I waited long
All right,
enough,
now you gotta
somebody
watch
would
his face while
request
she
it.
sings.
Okay.
You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the
Oh,
good and
God.
pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care.
It's like she's
You should
killing him.
care.
Killing him loudly with her song.
Yeah, really.
I also just love how terrible this song is. Like, you should care what people think of you. It's literally a lyric in the song. It's just the worst.
You should
Oh,
care.
it's still going.
The
subtitles are not keeping up at all.
No, they're not doing a great job. Which is funny, because there are points in this game where they do an excellent job of keeping, like, right up with what they're saying.
Right.
And the song is just not one of them.
Oh, well,
Catchy.
You
that was-
really think so?
God,
It's,
no.
got a good hook to
Oh,
it.
this is also a good
One
line.
needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
Necromancer.
Alright, what with you
What's
and
going
Emmett?
on with you and Emmett? The last
Go touch
time I
him.
saw you, you seemed to be kind of interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his.
So apparently she
so-called
did find out
laboratory.
about it.
Yeah, wow.
But it does make me wonder,
Now
because
his very
they were
presence
still
showed
having
me
the
that
meeting
he
outside his house
personal urge
after
to
he
pick
revealed that to her and
philosophical
took the shit inside to his lab.
intellectual
Yeah.
foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating.
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Preposterous.
I love though that she's basically like, I hate him so much I just want to needle him with my words and make him feel bad. And Marty's response is, you're not dating.
Anything about Officer Danny Parker?
Teach us
Parker?
things.
Just another soul lost to the twin vices of booze and despair.
It's
I've
disparity
asked
of
him to tell
vice.
me
I-
his
I
story for
wouldn't
my
call it
own.
that.
Sort of a cautionary
Like,
tale,
kind of a
but
thing
he's
that
more in the
happens.
mood to
Yeah.
talk to me.
Alright, what else should I say? What are you doing?
Doing out here in the middle of the night?
Saving people from alcohol, vice, and disorder.
Also, it's my home.
And also keeping a lookout for hot stories. You'd be surprised how
Hot
much news
stories.
breaks in this corner.
Hot stories.
Oh, baby.
Do you want to take another look at the got a story for you now that you know what
I got a
that
hot lead
option
for you.
actually is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Would be
Young
adventurous
scientist
Strand's
strands
dog.
dog on
Yeah.
courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for
What the
goodness,
hell is that?
Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run. Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree.
Aw,
Scientific
man.
enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
What a way to walk.
Such a clear and
Yeah,
present
right.
danger to public
It's
It's
like
safety.
this
Gollum.
weird. Yeah, he's got this like monkey shuffle.
Need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm
Morale.
relieved to hear it.
They're gonna make out.
Flying cars.
What are you
all
talking
the
about?
ridiculous
They
doing
super hate
on
each
the
other
road.
and will
Just
not
imagine
bone.
a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing
Oh,
of the
no.
past.
I might be more inclined to listen to
Look
you
at all
if
those
your
glowing
maiden
lights on that
voyage
car that no one
ended in a
noticed at all.
crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down.
I did
See,
it.
look how good I am.
Down. Clever dog.
Clever girl.
Fortune favors you tonight.
I am a
but
dog.
I warn you to be mindful.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Oops.
Well, one problem solved.
Alright, I've got so many other things to do, though.
All right, what other things?
I
we
gotta
do?
find Trixie and Parker
Yep.
and Kid Tannen.
All right. What information have you gathered
I know
recently that would help with any of that?
Kid Tannen has a speakeasy.
He does have a speakeasy.
Go to there.
Yeah. Did you learn anything about the others so far? Do you think is useful?
Trixie's at the speakeasy as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Parker is a booze hound.
Yeah.
Probably also at the speakeasy.
Ooh, this is
Who
important.
sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Alright. What is your name?
What is your favorite color?
Hello.
Who died and made you boss?
Ulysses S. Grant?
It
That's not an option.
is not.
How am I supposed to...
It's a tough one. So what I'm going to tell you is, it doesn't... Knowing what you know now, it doesn't seem like that helped, but it gave you the information you need.
Alright, so he said Ulysses S. Grant is the first one.
Yes. Do you remember what he asked, since it was a different question?
No. What did he ask?
He asked, who sent you?
Who sent you?
Or if you give a wrong answer, he's just not going to care.
And then what did he just ask me?
He just asked you, who died and made you boss?
Could you repeat that?
Who died and made you boss?
I love the idea that, like, he asks you that question, you stand there silently for, like, a minute, and then you're like, repeat that, and he just doesn't care.
Am I?
Take a hike, Squirt.
That didn't work.
Nope.
So you're saying I can solve this
Who is
with the
the
information?
king?
I have
Yeah,
now?
they've given you the information that you need to solve it.
Who's the king of Siam? I don't... Who sent you? Ulysses S. Grant. Who... The king of Siam?
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's very tricky. It's
The
a
old gray
surprisingly cerebral type of puzzle for a game like this.
Who said you were worthy?
Who said you were worthy? I mean, I could keep, like brute forcing this until
I mean, you
get
could.
It.
It's one way to do it. Maybe eventually brute forcing it will give you enough clues to solve it normally.
Hieronymus Bosch.
Hieronymus Bosch?
I
Alright.
don't know if there's a
Who
way to
is
trigger the
king
guy to
of
come back.
Siam?
Who is the king of Siam?
Only you can answer that question, Mouse Haver.
Boss Hog?
That's not the answer.
Who
you give me another
is the
clue?
king of Siam?
The questions are important to the answers, but not in the way you think. I don't think I could give you more help than that.
Alright. Well, I don't think it's either of these options that, like, people have never heard of. But... Ulysses S. Grant. I'm trying to think if there's, like letters are relevant. Ulysses S. Grant. I don't know.
Doris Day?
Who is the king of Siam?
Who is the king of Siam?
Ulysses S. Grant?
Ulysses S. Grant will never be an answer because it is not in your repeated list of options.
Who is the king of Siam?
Well, at least he's asking the same question now.
True. That will help you narrow it down.
Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, see, these are not...
Who died and made you boss?
Who died and made you boss?
Hieronymus Bosch?
Hieronymus Bosch?
God damn it.
I think
Who
you're starting to
died
get close.
and made you boss?
Really?
I think so.
I don't feel like anything has changed. I don't feel any more aware of what's going on at all. I think we're going to have to figure out in the next episode.
Well, before we do, I'm gonna give you something to think on between episodes. So
Yeah.
the questions that he asked were, who sent you?
Right?
And the answer was Ulysses S. Grant. The second question was, what did you bring me? And the answer was meat and potatoes. I don't remember what the third question was off the top of my head. But that gives you more information. I'll try and remember the third one so that we can talk about this at the start of the next one. You can think about it.
See you then. Tell me about
What can you
Trixie.
tell me about Trixie?
You trying to put the moves on kids, dame?
No way.
Good.
The subtitle said skirt.
I saw that.
You on the wall of
I guess they decided that was too racy, but not racy enough to actually remember to remove it from the subtitle.
Portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricature.
You read it wrong. Who are those guys?
Commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
We know his first name now. We have power over him.
Of course not.
Irving.
We're some kind of wizard, right?
Guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's a what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
Do people call that that? I don't think they do.
All right. What are you drawing?
Drawn.
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, Bob. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on.
Yeah, that's
All
super
this goes
useful.
away.
Yeah, right?
Sitting on a boardwalk doing caricatures.
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure.
He just wants to work on the Santa Monica Pier, so yeah, it's fine.
Presto.
That really doesn't look like me.
That's amazing.
didn't
I want a
have
poster
much
of that
to
to put
work
on my wall.
I like that he also suggests that you have nondescript features.
All right.